who needs a Switch? I am
Yo,
not
mama.
I'm not starting with a little waiting. I cannot wait any longer. I am here, guys. I am streaming Tears of the Kingdom. It finally came. It is here. A whole 2.5 hours after it was supposed to be.
We
It's
love
fine.
that.
It's fine.
We love the whole 2.5 hours after the fact.
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh, lordy.
But we're gonna take out Breath of the Wild. Get it out of here. We don't need it. It's an ugly game anyway.
Yo, mama.
And we're putting in Tears of the Kingdom! I am excited. I don't know what to expect. And I don't know how much of this I should mute. Oh, by the way, guys, I am joined here by Elemenray. Say hi, Elemenray.
Hi, Elementary.
Do you want to tell the good people over at my stream and the YouTube recording afterwards just a couple of things about you?
I was a streamer before back in 2019 and through to 2020, but wound up having multiple life events that took priority over streaming. So I'm back now, finally to stream.
You got married.
I did get
How
married.
dare you?
I got married. I changed jobs a couple of times.
I thought you were about
I
to say
had all
change
sorts of
genders a
things
couple of times.
Yeah, that happened too.
Don't
For
worry about it,
sure.
guys.
Forget about it.
All right. Do you want me to do an introduction, or I feel like your people know me a little bit better?
Probably. I also don't think I have anyone in my chat right now, so.
All right, we'll save it. But we're gonna start Tears of the Kingdom. Ah! Be quiet, Aaron. Oh, I gotta download an update. This is awkward. So anyway, so how's your day been so far?
My day's been pretty good. I got to start it off with some streaming.
Nice. Oh yeah,
And
you started at like 8 a.m., right?
I did start at 8 a.m.
That was insane. I like woke up to your notification that you went live, and I was like, why? Why are you up this early?
Because I'm usually up earlier than that.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you need a life. And by that I mean you need to live in the nighttime, because that's where all the fun's at.
As much as I would love to live in the nighttime, I do not have the chronotype that suits me living in the nighttime.
I am the night. I am the night. I am justice. I am Matman.
You're Matman?
Yeah.
I'm Mothman. Nice to meet you.
Oh man, I remember the what is it? There's there's one like TikTok where it's just like, oh gosh, I don't remember the exact like phrasing of it, but it's like the Mothman stole my car keys.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Chupacabra keeps sending me suggested text messages. It is done. We are ready.
I'm excited for you.
I'm getting this out of the way. We do not need
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker. We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here? People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us. We'll keep going, with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle.
Ah, shit.
Oh
That's what I get
man,
for
the
trying to
lore!
We
attack.
don't know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But I know I'll be okay with you, Link. Let's go solve this mystery.
The lore! Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh! The details on this wall. You could, it looks like a natural wall because you could see like the erosion of how the water is just spilling down from it. Oh, oh, my sword lit up. You know what that means. Link. I like how it's just like you could you know you can swing your sword, right? Oh my gosh. These. Oh my gosh, the architecture. Link, look here. These are ruins from an ancient civilization. Wait, something's written here. Might these ruins be from the Zonai? How does she know what the Zonai is? I don't remember that. Look at this. These carvings. If you want to mute me, you can. I'm sure they're Zonai in origin. I've seen designs like this in their like this in my studies. The Zonai are said to have lived long ago, in the time of earliest legend. They possess godlike powers and had a precious civilization in the sky. Many history books tell us about the Zonai, but none give us the full picture. Much is still unknown about them. And I am definitely a girl. Whoa! I have 30 hearts? No. I have 30 hearts. What? Is this what the Zonai looked like? They seem so different than us. And such large ears. How did the ruins from a civilization in the sky end up beneath the castle? It looks like the path ahead goes even deeper. Let's continue, Link. But yeah, I am like reading all of her texts. So if you feel like I'm messing with your stream, please feel free to mute me.
You are not hurt, are you, Link?
Aw, she cares. She really cares about him. Couple goals.
Look at these murals.
Yes, I ship them.
The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King.
They don't even know who the Demon King is?
Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend? This is similar to the statues we saw earlier, a Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians. This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens.
I need this. But I need this one. You should look at my stream.
It is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule. This figure, he seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom. This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. And then this, it shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then... Oh. Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories.
The Great War!
This
I
is the
keep...
imprisoning war.
Oh.
And the events that led up to it.
The imprisoning war.
Link! This is a huge discovery.
Wait. Wasn't the imprisoning war
All right then.
where
Now to use this
they
invention of Pura's.
sealed
I'm glad I
Ganon?
didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to record. You point it and click.
Oh my gosh. I like the Sheikah slate.
It looks like the rest of the
Yeah, the
murals are
imprisoning war is
obscured.
like in the downfall timeline where Link dies.
Just what is this place? Maybe we'll find more answers farther ahead. Link, let's keep moving deeper.
Oh, I feel like this... I keep thinking that it's gonna cause me damage. This little mist stuff. I need to redesign my character to have this new outfit because it is badass. I guess I need to get the outfit first. Oh, the tension. Oh my gosh. The thingy from the commercial. Hold on. That's starting as blue. That looks so blue. What is this place? Let's continue, Link, but we must be extremely careful. Cutscene! Oh my god!
What is that?
Did the tear run out of power? Oh my gosh. Ah! Leave it to... Oh, wow. That is such a good story reason for why you will go back down to 3 hearts. Leave it to Link to want to fight literal malice.
Link!
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda.
Oh, Matthew Mercer is awesome.
Who carries that fragile sword? A Link. Raru placed his faith in you,
Raru! That's the Sage of Light!
and that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
He's the one in the Temple of Light in Ocarina of Time. That's like the first one you get. That's the guy with like the yellow robes. Sorry, stream. I am talking to Elemendre, but I am also geeking out so much. Holy cow! This cutscene. Whoa! Where did he go? No! Floating hand. Holy cow. The calamity. It's saving. It's taking a bit, but it's saving. Holy cow. It's equipping itself to Link. Oh my gosh. I just realized something. Whenever I play D&D and I play a spellcaster and I want him to look and I want to like feel cool, I always make like his arm his arcane focus. And that's what's happening in this game.
Link, finally you wake.
Is that still Matthew?
I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
I like how it's just like little nod. Maybe go for the Master Sword. But nah, we don't need that, baby. We don't need Master Sword. I want to see what's in this new earthy Shrine of Resurrection. Oh, he feels like Tarzan right now. Doesn't he?
Tarzan.
With like the hair?
I can kind of see it, I guess.
Oh
Love
no!
Tarzan.
My sword.
Your sword.
Decayed Master Sword. What does that sword icon mean? The sword that seals the darkness. Its sacred power has diminished after being ravaged by the gloom beneath Hyrule Castle. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I should probably change that. Oh, sorry. Were you looking
my God,
for...
my headphones fucking like
Were you
connected.
looking for Breath of the Wild? If so,
Was
I
I?
am very sorry.
Do you still have your thing? set
Yeah, I
to
still
Breath
had
of
it.
the Wild?
Yeah.
He's probably like,
I'm
"That's not
so
Breath of the
sorry.
Wild. You spoiled.
I'm so
Spoiled.
sorry.
Copy strike. TOS.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it on this screen. If you want to watch me play Tears of the Kingdom, you can. But you're definitely free to go. I do have almost an entire playthrough of Breath of the Wild, if you want to watch that. It's just on my YouTube channel instead of here. I did a 3-heart run where I could only have 3 hearts. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm so sorry, my man.
Give me just 2 seconds, Teddy. Got to turn down my other half because Matthew is also in this
We're
stream.
finally playing Tears of the Kingdom.
I know, it does look a lot like the last one because it's like the
Don't worry about it.
it's pretty
All
much the same thing.
I have updated the information.
And by pretty much the same thing, I mean it just follows the events immediately after the last game.
I won't get anyone else that's trying to
I'm
get
sorry,
it.
Teddy. I meant one moment.
Are you still here or did you head out? Though I guess I won't get a response.
I need to climb up here.
Okay. Do you want to watch do you want to watch me play Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom?
Ouchie.
Sorry.
How does
yeah,
one get into
I was
this?
in the exact same boat as you until like 40 minutes ago. Okay. So I actually got this game. I pre-ordered it. And then I was waiting pretty much all of today. Actually, yeah, I have a stream from earlier today. Holy
How dare you
cow.
lie? I'm a sue. Don't sue me, Teddy. I don't want to be sued. I'm sorry.
It has the power of a stick. Also, I like this menu. Why do I like this menu so much? But yeah, I was waiting for so long. Ah. I was waiting. It was supposed to come in between 12 and 1.
What's up?
1
Well,
o'clock
I've just been very
passed.
excited about playing this.
And then we looked
for today.
again, and it said it might not get here till 6. Ooh. Ooh.
I've just been like so freaking thrilled to play this,
Boobly.
Teddy. Like, you don't even know. I'm glad they're mostly deaf. All
Interesting.
right. But if you're saying sorry, what about deaf in the rain? That's a rude joke to make to a deaf person.
Hold on. Can I get I feel like I can get on that. I feel like I definitely could if I had a
Busby.
shield and it still has the same mechanics.
Yeah, I
You can
did die.
you can shield surf, right?
Yes, you can shield surf, Matt.
Still has the same,
Button inputs, yes.
yeah, for the most part. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get that at this point. I'm not gonna just spend all my time trying to do that. Ooh. Jump. What? Why was that important? Would what? I'm so confused.
I'm just gonna have this just in case.
Landing from water, even from great height, will prevent you from taking fall damage. Because that's how it works in the
I
real
thought he was
world.
gonna do it the other way. So I was unprepared for that strike. I love that you're using it to highlight the cookie message, Teddy.
Archaic legwear. Simple classic legwear. They're well worn and showing their age, but they still got a few good years left in them. It could be a bit cumbersome to have to tie the straps. All right.
Alright, instead of trying to just head
We got pants.
straight
Kinda.
headlong into it.
We got a skirt.
I'm
This
gonna
truly is
send
the
that
Legend of
bitch.
Zelda.
Seems like that was a skill issue. I definitely could have killed it.
Yeah, that's a skill issue, my man.
Yo, mama's a skill issue, Matthew. Also, you're muted to my
I-
stream.
Oh, you're not muted on my stream anymore.
Oh,
I
Well,
feel
why
like I should have... I feel like I should get the other thing here too, shouldn't I? Did I miss the shirt?
no, the shirt's later.
I can't climb up this wall. What is this game? Bad game. There's things I can't climb? Bad game. Oh, that reminds me of Inside the Deku Tree in Ocarina
Owie.
of Time. Woo! Okay. I am exploring every nook and cranny. Aww. Yay!
Bro, this game's so fun.
Eee! I will have to say, having some things that we can't climb, first off, makes a lot of sense, because how are you gonna climb like straight
Sheer surfaces.
sheer surfaces. That was one
All
thing
right,
that was a little
it's time
confusing.
for me to unmute Matthew.
Ooh, I fell.
How dare you fell?
I'm sorry. Would you prefer I didn't?
Well,
Ah! That's a dragon in the background.
I'll take this.
Oh, I love the music. That is an awesome opening cutscene.
Buddy's gone crazy. I'm back from the hell that is ad. I'm sorry that you believe that the ad is hell.
Hold on, my sounds might be a little bit too high. Great Sky Island. This is all the other ones, they're just okay. But this one, dude, this one is great. Ooh, tree branch.
I'll watch the support though. I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh, a tree branch does more. Sky shroom. Common mushrooms that grow near trees on Sky Islands. Eat it to restore. Okay, so that's just Hylian shrooms, but sky flavored. Apple.
I'm having trouble with this one, bro. Can't get up. Can't get it up. Not in this case.
I am here to kill everything. Zonai charge. Okay. I need to stop
Love
getting
them
like
Zonai charges.
I need to stop getting like super hyped over everything. Because I don't know why, but oh my. Ooh.
All right.
Fancy
let's see if I
stick.
can do this again.
A tree branch with added grip and excellent balance. Wooden stick. This reminds me of like the wooden sword in oh gosh, what games have it? So the wooden sword in, well, Twilight Princess had the wooden sword. And I believe that was the first one that had a wooden sword.
Why can't I land a shot on anything, pray tell?
But yeah, this reminds me of the wooden swords. And I love it. I wanna beat the
There
whole
we go.
game with this thing. I know I will change my mind at some point. Is this back up the way I came? I think this is back up. Yeah, this is back up the way I came. Alright. We go this way now. Can we climb? Is this a rock surface we can climb? It is. But that is what looks to be death.
Alright.
Holy cow. Is it bad that I'm just like in awe of this game every step of the way? And I have like, I don't know if I have much of actual, like, anything of actual use to say. We'll say that that lag spike is a little concerning.
That's awesome.
Oh? It's like a little dinosaur. I have waited for you. Princess Zelda left something for you in my care. Huh? This is the pure plate. Oh, it's not the Sheikah plate. Ooh. It's not the Sheikah slate. It's the pure pad. Oh, that's so cool. I am told this is an invaluable tool that will provide you with direction.
Oh lordy.
What?
Nothing. Just fighting a lot of peoples.
Oh.
And a lot of peoples want me dead. And I don't have any offensive maneuvers with which I can go in here with.
I like how in this one, like the first one, the Sheikah slate turns on and he's just like, oh, what? But this one, he like grabs it and it turns on and he's like, oh, I know what this is. Princess Zelda's prized possession. It has a variety of features that are essential for adventure. I received it from Princess Zelda. I have now passed it on to you. My records indicate that Princess Zelda is waiting at the location marked on its map. My message has been delivered. Where am I? We stand in the Garden of Time. The Temple of Time is visible from here. The Temple of Time? It was used in the distant past. Many rites and ceremonies of the kingdom were held there. But no more. Now it is a lonely place. No one visits.
Fuck, he's got armor.
Objective: find Princess Zelda. That little animation and the sound effects, they're adorable and I love them. I love this game, guys. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, apples. Do you remember the ASDF movies?
Yes, I do remember the ASDF.
And now, the funniest thing you've ever seen from really far away. Apples!
I do in fact remember that.
Hello, you seem to be new here. By way of soldier constructs, as you travel this way. Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land. The Zonai who created us directed them to eliminate trespassers. They will consider you a trespasser too. You must treat them as a serious threat. Allow me to offer unsolicited advice. It is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents. Swinging haphazardly will not yield results. You must practice targeting on me if you want. Oh, but please, do not actually attack. What if I did? Does that make me a bad person if I attack it? Am I a bad person if I attack it?
I don't think anything happens if you attack it, but I didn't attack it, so I would not be in the know on that one.
Yeah, me switching items has like a really long buffer. Do you have one of the newer switches? Or do you still have the base model? Aaron?
I'm sorry, I'm in a fight right now.
Nah, it's
Having
alright.
quite the time.
You're into frogs! Oh, I know that guy. He was in the last game. Look at the frog!
Fuck, I'm stuck. Stuck!
It's just a baby.
Oh, yes, he is supposed to be sounding like a robot in person. If you want to go see him, he's twitch.tv/Mizuski. We're
Hello.
streaming the same game. He's a few hours behind me though. 'Cause
It's got an
he
S
didn't
on
get
it.
the game until
Yeah,
an hour ago or so.
FedEx decided that it wanted to take its sweet, sweet time getting here. And I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, never trust FedEx.
Well, I got it from
Unless
Best
you want
Buy.
to, bro.
I pre-ordered it through Best Buy. I want to kill it. Ooh, a pot I can use once I kill it. Okay, so I'm gonna need 3 apples in this dish. Let's see if it makes the same thing. He has a new cooking sound effect. No! Oh my gosh, it tells you if you made a new item! Oh, that's awesome! Oh my gosh!
This is a fun part.
Do you listen when Link cooks?
Sometimes I used to.
Do you hear him humming?
Yeah, that was in the first game.
Yes. But in the first game, it was always So in the first game, it was and that is the sound effect of when you like
Right, I know.
Open a
It's when you
chest.
get like an item.
yeah. It's like dun dun dun. Dun. It's that. In this
Right.
game, he has different humming that he does.
Oh.
So far, I've heard him do. I've also heard him do. I believe that was it. I'd have to check again. So yeah, the old one is still in here, but there are other ones. There's more humming from different games. I heard stuff from Twilight Princess. I heard things from Ocarina of Time. I am the fact that I love that so much. I don't know what it says about me, but I love it. Oh, that is the best thing.
I'm here for it.
I
I
am-
honestly have not been doing a ton of cooking yet because I'm just bad.
Okay. So going into my menu seems to be easier on the hardware for me to switch my items. So I'm probably not going to use the quick swap menu because I think it takes just as much time anyway. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family.
Look at the box.
Family means nobody was left behind.
I feel like I should have some abilities that I don't. I feel like that's going to be my issue, is I don't know where to get the abilities. So because I don't know where I'm going, I don't know how to get those first few abilities.
Well, I think you're supposed to be going to the Temple of Time now, right?
Yes? But I'm lost. It's fine.
It's the big square one on your map.
Oh, I'm here! Oh no. Careful, that's already roasted. It will burn if left by the fire any longer. You roast them? Oh, I did not notice before that you were unfamiliar to me. My apologies. Among my tasks is to explain anything that visitors might require knowledge of. You may have questions about this place. Please rest assured that a construct can enter them. I recall that your question was about roasting food. I roast ingredients by placing them by the fire. I do not eat, but I am given to understand that it improves taste. Our creators roasted ingredients in order to enhance their nutritional value. Do you have ingredients? I invite you to use this fire to roast them. I already... Ooh, toasty sky shroom. I already cooked all of my food.
Lol.
All of my items that I could cook, I did cook.
I love that for you.
Actually, I'm gonna grab these apples. And now I have baked apples and toasty sky shrooms. And a call from a random person. What is going on? Hello?
Look, a bitch at Nightbot. Be nice. Why you gotta call Nightbot a bitch?
I'm sorry, I do not need any of that. Goodbye. Imagine if I said that to someone who was actually just like on the other line. And they were just like, what is this guy doing?
Oh,
I go,
shit, they have
should I have
zero
my
health.
shirt before I go to the Temple of Time? I feel like it's sacrilegious to go there
No.
without a shirt.
You should just go in.
I don't know.
Do it for the memes.
Okay, okay.
And if not
Should
for the memes, then do it for me's.
Should I take off my pants as well?
Might as well. I don't see why
Okay.
not.
Also, they put armor on the end. No! If there's a duplication glitch, it's gonna be so much harder to duplicate armor now. Unless it saves differently. Unless it starts Temple of Time.
I don't get it.
Flurry
I wanna
Rush
go
is
back
still
to
a
the Great
thing.
Plateau. I want to know what's there.
Ooh, Rusty Broadsword. I love this shield! Old wooden shield! Ah! I love it! It's everything I've ever wanted. And everything I've ever needed. And it's here, right in front of me. Okay, I gotta hold on. I gotta change the thing right here. Right now. What?
That door will open only to those with sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me. I am Raru.
Oh my gosh. He got corrupted by the Dark World.
Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form. In any case,
Here's my
that
question.
arm should allow you
Rewind.
to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island?
I love everything about this. I am so obsessed with everything about this game.
The shrines. Yes, I am sure they are the key.
All right. I have a Zelda theory. I have a little bit of Zelda theory. You want to hear my Zelda theory?
Sure, I'll hear your Zelda theory.
My Zelda theory is that the Zonai are descendants of the sages. All right? And when the sages sealed Ganon into the Dark Realm, they had to seal
They
themselves.
ascended.
They had to seal themselves in there with him. And while they were in there, they got changed into their animal forms, because that's like the whole thing about the Dark Realm, the Dark
Right,
World.
right. I could see that.
And that's why they look the way they do, because they look like they're part animal.
Mhm.
And like, when I honestly, I want them to remake Link to the Past now. Like, I know they made Link Between Worlds, but that's like
Right, but they
technically
need
a
the-
sequel.
Link to the Past deserves a rework or reskin just as much as Link's Awakening did.
Like, I want a 3D Link's. Oh my gosh, yeah, a 3D
Guess where I am.
Link to the Past. What? Where are you? Are you
Shrine
on the
of
Great?
Resurrection?
You're. Is it still there?
It's a location here. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I wonder what it does.
Oh shit.
Mushrooms. Oh, I love mushrooms. It's weird seeing like the older items still here. Hmm. I have a teleportation splat. So I'm excited. Whoa! Wait. Oh, never mind. Ah, that's not as cool as I thought. That is still really cool. Not as cool anymore.
The
Ah.
So you made it here. This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these palaces with light that purges evil. They probably meant places. I believe this light will restore any ability your right arm has lost. Now then, extend your hand. Why's it got the Sheikah slate thing? I feel like... Huh?
Huh?
Ultra Hand. Grab and move objects, rotate them, and stick them to other objects. Ultra Hand! This is the Ultra
I
Hand
love me an
ability.
Ultra Hand.
It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to other objects. With it, you will be able to build a great number of things. Really anything you can imagine. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessings from the shrine. It's Ultra Hand! It's like magnesis, but it's better cause you don't have to be magnetic. It's Ultra Hand!
Woofy.
What was that?
I said woofy.
Yeah, that's the, like, theme song. Ultra Hand! Do you believe in the Ultra Hand?
No.
Okay!
I want the Ultra Hand. No, I don't. I'm just being sassy.
Ah! I hate it when people are in my walls. Get out! Get out! Ultra Hand! Oh, I love this music. Interesting. Ah. Hold on.
What did I miss? I was stuck in an ad. Oh, you missed
So much.
some things
You
in
missed
relation
all
to
the
the
things.
Yiga clan that I can't say.
Hey.
Just being honest.
I'm just being honest. Oh, it's awesome. I completely
It'd be
forgot
so
to look
funny
for
if you could
secrets too.
Find all of the same Koroks.
If all the Koroks are back. Aww. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. What is that, like a shred of light? Holy cow, that's a sun!
Is it a son of a bee?
No. Light of Blessing! A crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil and purifies with its radiance. It's spirit orbs. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Alright, I'm going back to normal. I don't know if I like it because it's new, but I like this game.
My thing with it is like they're taking it in a whole sciencey direction, but last I checked, Zelda was very much like kind of in the more spiritual route of things.
Well, isn't this still very like light is more purified
Like,
light?
it's partially more spiritual, but like, or it's partially still that, but like at the same time, like they're definitely doing some different themes with it that are very interesting.
I think it's more engineer focused. Like it's more catered towards
So
engineers.
I can stab things from a distance, Teddy.
You did very well getting through that shrine, and you restored an ability that is wonderful.
I don't know.
If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. Did that rhyme? You may want
Oh
to
my
mark
God,
the
there's a
shrines in the
rainbow.
distance with pins. You will never lose track of where they are.
Also,
So,
I'm in your
the
wall.
Puripad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. Ah. Oh, they have that animation in this game too.
Holy crap. Got a royal shield and the whole boy, that's not tarnished at all. It's real nice.
What is that? I saw something that looked like one of the towers. I'm gonna mark that and go to that later. Can I get to that one? Yes. That is one I can get to. Okay, those are the other 2 I need to get to. So I want to go down this way and then up across this. Because I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I can... teleport. What? I can teleport to this shrine. But I can't teleport to the Shrine of Resurrection thing?
I wasn't able to teleport until
Huh.
near the end of the tutorial, actually.
Really?
Really. Not even slightly.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't give me the option to teleport. Interesting.
I'm so sad. I don't
That's a
have spear anymore.
departure. I'm not sure if I like that. I'm using this. I'm getting on. Oh, I love this. Ah. I love that. Love the sunset fireflies. Raru, what are you doing here? I see that they're still at work even now. We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that our labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform, it's still... it is disquieting to me. I got a bundle of wood. Aw, this one's dead. I don't like that.
I know the final boss. It's the. I didn't ask. Insert dog. Oh, do you not have the dog emote?
I got X. Look at me. I got an X. I got an X. You proud of me? Oh no, I probably needed that wood.
What'd you do? Did you break it? Turn it
I can't hold
into-
any more melee weapons?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Acorn! A tree branch. Can I just like drop the Master Sword? I don't need it. Oh no! I didn't need it anyway. Well, this is awkward.
Not as awkward as your mama.
That... Okay. Oh.
Oh. Here's a big light doodad right here.
You're a big light doodad. Got him. We got him, boys. We got him. Do you feel got?
It's so sad, Teddy, that you don't have the dog emote. It's the best emote. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting. Sure, quiet. Immigration hunting. Yes, I hunt wild creatures that inhabit the forest. I do not remember seeing you here before. We hunt sharks. We hunt sharks. Fulfill several roles. One is to provide any necessary explanations to newcomers such as yourself. Other contracts you meet will be able to as to dispatch wild
Whoop.
creature by the 12 force. There's nutrients surely there must not make noise. Okay. What?
What? What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
This sucker.
All right. I'm heading in the right direction.
Ooh. Ghosty goose.
Ooh.
I feel like something's gonna drop on top of me and just fuck me up.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop on top of you.
You had better not.
I have no monster parts. Does this count as a monster part? That was the hum that he just did.
Ooh. I get auto
I got a dubious food.
crafting. Okay. Okay.
I need to reach my friend! Ah, this is awful. Where's my friend? Huh? You can see me? I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with a friend, but we got separated. My friend is setting up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move. Can I move him with Ultra? I can move him with Ultra Hand.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Get Ultra Handed.
Teddy doesn't like the Nightbot for some reason.
I also just realized that this is Teddy saying that he's in my walls.
He told me that too. I don't understand.
I don't get it. Can I attach him? Oh my gosh!
Oh shit.
Get out of here. Yes! I love it. I love this game.
Same. Not the I am in your walls, Teddy. Why are you in my walls?
There's my friend! Reunited at last. Thanks. I like to give you something, but here's all I have. I got 2 Korok seeds. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. So it's not just... Okay, let me... Let me grab this from over here. Let's grab this contraption and let's add on to this. This is our steed. We shall use... What did I say? I don't even think I have a Nightbot. We are adding on to our ship. This is our baby. Okay, that works. I'm gonna stick this to the back because we don't need it right now, but we will eventually. And then I'm gonna stick this onto this.
Fuck, run away. Run away.
We should be good to go. Why don't you tell him yourself that you think that you dislike the bot that is night? I'm busy making a boat. I call this boat and stick. Get it? Aaron, do you get it? Do you get it?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Are you in a combat?
Fighting a boss.
Well, what I'll tell you is Korok Frond is an item, not a weapon. I can collect as many Korok Fronds as I want. Thick stick. Yo, Aaron, you got a thick stick? Asking for a friend. And then I want to turn... It seems like what I can do is I can take this Korok Frond. I can place it on the ground. And then I can grab this wooden stick. Or I guess I could drop it. And then I should be able to grab this and stick it to this. And I should be able... Oh, if I grab it... Interesting. Maybe I don't have the right ability for it. Which, look at that. Look at how many abilities we have. I make a boat. Oh my gosh. No.
That's speedy.
Nah, I was just thinking that I could put the, like... Oh, I'm under the boat. I'm under the boat. I was just thinking that I might be able to attach the, like, hooks to the underside of my boat, and then the oh man.
Bot
Oh.
of Night makes me anger. Diddy, why does Bot of Night make you anger? He's just advertising for me. He's
He is
supporting
just
me.
Edwin friend. Far? What does far mean? Yeah, I ditched the boat. I spent all that time making the boat, and now I'm done with it. Also, I noticed something that we have.
What did you notice that you have?
I have amiibo functionality. So I'm gonna try
I
that
too have amiibo functionality.
in just
I
a
don't know
minute.
how I have amiibo or what amiibo I have functionality with.
Most
'Cause I
amiibos
have
do
a
something, I
lot of
thought.
Zelda ones.
Alright. Well, I'm not... So that's saved.
Holy crap.
Interesting. No specialty chest. Is that... in Issa Shrine? In is a shrine. And did you know that in is a shrine?
Did I know that what was a shrine?
In is a shrine.
I did not know that inn was a shrine.
This is interesting. Can I do this multiple times? Okay. Still has the day restriction, but it's not giving me the clothing sets. So I'm a little worried because I liked the
I love pizza.
trousers of time. I hate pizza. I'm anti-pizza.
What if it was deep dish?
You're deep dish. I love deep dish actually.
Ah,
So you made it. I need water. Now then, extend your right hand. Yeah, I don't like how they reuse that sound effect.
Looks like I have someone to unfollow. Who are you unfollowing, Teddy?
Don't unfollow me.
You gonna unfollow me, Teddy?
Attach something in an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. You can undo the fusion, but that will destroy whatever has been attached. Ah.
Oh, not me. Okay. That makes me happy. Oh, the pizza phobic man. How dare you be pizza phobic, Matt? You're just gonna drive away all your own viewers. this game has to take place a considerable amount of time after Breath of the Wild.
You're no longer in my walls because of that? Dude, I put a claymore on a long stick, and now I have a claymore, like, pike thing.
I love that. I love everything about that.
I love this.
I love it.
And now I have a boulder shield. Ah! Alright, time to make some rock clubs. I can attach it. What? Look at my screen! Look at this! Let me... Okay, that's not as funny. Aaron! Aaron, do you see my screen?
I don't see your screen. Oh shit. I don't see your screen because I'm falling to my death.
Well, once you die, look at my screen.
Alright, I'm coming. I don't have your stream up because of bitrate.
Well, this is the funniest thing ever.
What is it?
You could look at
I
it on
might
your
know.
phone.
Oh, what the Wait, do you have a shield in both hands?
I
Or
have a shield
sword
in
both
one
hands?
and a sword in the other. You can
Okay.
equip boulders onto your shield. Look at my boulder shield.
Mhm.
I love this. Okay. I grab this. Oh! Oh no. My first damage of the game. I got arrows. Alright. Time to fuse some more things. I love my boulder hammer. Boulder hammer is amazing. What? I thought this was gonna be the, like, little red things. Fire fruit? A fruit that generates heat when struck. Cooked correctly, its heating properties improve blood flow, stimulate muscles to raise attack power in high temperatures? What? What's that? Raised attack power and...
In high temperatures.
No, that's in high temperatures. Okay, it looks like the fire flower. Wait, did that say fire flower? What's it called? Fire fruits. Sorry. And this is Legend of Zelda, not Mario.
Yeah,
Small key.
Get it right.
I'm sorry. It's saving right now, which means I want to see what happens if I... Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Men are more likely to call a hot dog. Men are more likely to call a hot dog a sandwich. Duly noted.
Well, isn't it? I feel like hot dog is a type of sandwich.
Kind of.
A very particular type of
Technically not.
sandwich.
Technically, it's a taco.
No. No, it's not. If you eat a taco, you can feasibly put on lettuce and not have it be weird. But you could do that with a sandwich. It's not a taco because of the type of bread. Because a hot dog uses bread. Hot dogs have a hot dog bun. Tacos do not use buns. They use tortillas.
Which one could argue a tortilla is just a type of bun. It's just made with corn.
Well, then you're arguing that a taco is a sandwich.
Yes. No, I'm not arguing a taco as a sandwich.
Yeah.
No, I'm arguing that... I was arguing a taco as a sandwich, I would have led with that.
Well, if you're
Currently-
saying that one could argue that a taco is just a type of bread. Oh. If you're arguing that a taco is just a type of bread, then yes, you are arguing that it's a sandwich. If you're saying that,
No.
yeah, because you're saying that a tortilla could be classified as a type of bread.
Yes, I'm arguing that it could be classified as a type of bread. If I
Mhm.
wanted to argue that it was a sandwich, then I would have
Ergo,
led with that.
because it
but
has bread-
Also, but it only has one piece of bread that wraps around. That's what makes it a taco.
but a sub is still considered a sub sandwich.
But
That
also,
only has one
Subway
piece of bread.
was sued because they opened up next to a taco place, and they were sued because they technically made tacos because it's the one piece of bread.
When did that happen?
Also, though,
what?
Not
What is
all
that story?
subs- Yes, no, that's an actual story. But, or it might have been the other way around. Might have been that Subway sued a taco place.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like something stupid.
Yes. Yes, it does. What's your point?
Because sandwiches have sliced bread
Right.
almost every single time. I don't think I can think of a single instance where it's not sliced. Tacos are not sliced. But if you do argue, like any argument that you make to say that a hot dog is a taco is an argument to say that a taco is a sandwich.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Why would it be an argument to say a taco is a sandwich? A
Because-
taco is a filling wrapped within one piece of either tortilla
There we
or
go.
one layer of breading or carb.
So a hot dog has a sliced bread, has a sliced bun
No.
to it.
It has a bun that is cut into, that is open, and that wraps around the filling.
Just because it wraps around the filling does not mean that it's a taco. That's not what a taco means.
Why not? Says who? You're making a claim. You're not giving me any information on that claim. Taco is defined as a Mexican dish consisting of fried tortilla, typically folded, filled with various mixtures such as seasoned meat, beans, lettuce, and tomatoes. Thank you, Teddy. But what about a soft taco then? That's not a fried tortilla, but it's still classified as
Seasoned
taco.
meat. Beans. hot dogs aren't Mexican.
So then what happens when people make Americanized tacos? Is it no longer a taco just because someone Americanizes it?
What do you mean by Americanizes it?
Like throws a burger on there. Like makes a taco burger.
What? I don't think I've ever heard of a taco burger.
Really? Do you know about Hot Ones? In First We Feast?
I think I know Hot Ones.
So First We Feast is the people that do Hot Ones. But they had they have another thing where they try like different types of foods at different price ranges, and they did a burger taco. Or they did like taco burger or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which was just like a burger but made on a taco. And they called it a taco burger.
I feel bad for killing these constructs.
The soldier constructs?
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about it necessarily because they are constructs. But
Aw, I can't use the damage blade. I'm just gonna have this stuck in my inventory.
I mean, you can always break it so it runs out of energy. But I guess it would still technically be stuck in your inventory.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can add things to fused items. So we can add things to fused items, I think?
No. I thought you could just fuse one thing to an item. Or I haven't been able to fuse other things to an item. But you could try it.
Oh, okay. It had the option to fuse, and then when I tried to do it, it was just like, no, what are you doing? Yeah, let's use my long stick.
Go claiming it's kill facts?
No, I want the shield! Did I get the shield? I got the shield.
In my previous chat send, the taco is defined at the taco definition.
What was that?
Teddy? Talking to Teddy. He's asking if his message sent, and I'm asking what question. Or what text it was. Message. Dang.
A tree branch with added grip and excellent balance. Equip it as a weapon. Yeah. Oh my gosh! I love that! You can toss items instead of having to reopen the chest? That's amazing.
I know.
I'm not gonna cook too many of these.
Lol. That awkward moment when your message doesn't send.
I want to know what this makes.
Yo, mama.
He did a Pona song! Hot weather attack. Whoa. Attack enhancement in hot places. Holy cow. Look at this guy. Little nuke on the block. Okay. I don't have any monster parts yet, unless Chew Jelly counts. I want to see if Chew Jelly counts.
Yeah, True Jelly's a monster part.
Awesome! I can make elixirs. Astaria's song! I love recognizing all the like little songs that he hums. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing for me to do? Ancient Arwanan. A lively fish that hasn't changed much since ancient time. Seems like the new Hyrule bass. Discovery. Pondside Cave. What are these? Bright bloom seed. A seed often found. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm remembering like some of the like very obscure Zelda games that not everyone plays, and I'm remembering things from those, like the seeds that were in the Oracle games, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. They had like seeds that had different effects, and that was, oh my gosh, I am in love with this game.
Very much so. Same.
Monster parts! Monster parts! Keys eyeballs! Keys eyeballs! I got key swings. I got actual parts to cook with.
Save your keys, eyes.
Save the key size?
Yeah.
Alright. I was planning to use the key swings anyway.
Oh my gosh. I want to share things that I'm excited about. So I hate that you are so far behind right now.
I'm sorry. Giant blight broom. What? Oh my gosh. Look at this guy.
I would, but I can't.
Bloople gem?
What'd you get?
A bloople gem.
Mm-hmm.
A strange crystal left by defeating bloople frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. What is this? It's... Oh my gosh, it's a collectible. That's a key item. My guy. This game. I love the new Amber item. The new look for Amber. I saw that in the trailers, but I never got to see it in game. And it looks awesome. I keep opening chests, being like, is this gonna be the shirt? Is this gonna be the shirt?
We'll get there when we get there.
Hey, Aaron,
Yes.
guess what chest I just opened?
The shirt.
The archaic tunic. It's very comedic. This is when I get it. The one time where like, oh, it's so dumb that I'm doing this all the time. I need to stop doing this. And it's just like, oh, now you got it. You learn to let go. And that was the friends we made along the way.
You made friends along the way?
I think so. Isn't that what you are?
You know we're more than friends, Matt.
Aw. We're lovers?
We're just close friends.
Oh.
Relax. Nope.
Maybe forget I said that.
Sorry, that's possible. I can't forget anything.
I fell. I zoned out.
Hey, okay. So petty.
Did you say
Headers.
petty or Teddy?
Petty.
I make speedboat now. This is speedboat time. Oh my gosh, I could attach a log to an item.
Do I need to get over there?
Oh, this speedboat's gonna be awesome. And it's definitely gonna work exactly how I think it will. Oh, that's not facing the right direction. There we go. Now that's facing the right direction.
Stream
You'll
on
love
April
to
Fool's
see it.
Day one time in the future. I'm gonna lurk and then redeem Find a Kidder. You should do that. What you should really do on April Fool's Day is subscribe, because then you don't have to deal with ads.
That'd be.
And you get all the cool emotes.
I'm
How's
trying
the
to.
plug. Is it working?
I don't know. But my plug coming in real hot right now. I'm only like 9 people away until people can start subscribing to me. Please help me out. I need it. It's not that I need the money, but I do. I do need money.
Can unplug now. Thanks, Ted. Thanks, Tatters.
I got a speedboat. Look at my speedboat.
Yo, mama needs to look at your speedboat.
Yeah, she does. Mom, come here and look at my speedboat.
Just don't ask her to look at your motorboat.
What?
What?
I don't get it.
Probably for the best.
Okay. I've stopped talking to the constructs because I know they're tutorial NPCs. I'm sorry, I'm not turning you on. I say as I turn one of them on.
I thought you were talking to me for a second. I was like, I sure hope you're not.
Yeah, you're not turning me on. Are you going? Gosh. Are you going this direction? It is very late to be traveling.
This mountain path is especially rugged. You must take your environment into account when traveling. I have developed guidelines for traveling this mountain path. I teach them to you. Very well. The fire is a critical tool when traveling the mountain path. A fire can be used either to cook or warm yourself. You can cook anytime and anywhere. All you need is a pot with a lid. With a lit fire. One method of cooking is simply to throw random ingredients into the pot. The other are more careful. This is the best way to make meals and can warm you up. Other effects are also possible.
Jill, you good?
Yes.
You okay? Are you
Well,
having a stroke?
This voice requires me to be breathing in to talk. So I don't run out of air. I get too much air in my lungs and I have to cough it out.
Insect and monster parts are also not edible. Do not cook horns or guts with food. Save these parts as materials for elixirs. Elixirs are also helpful in the mountains. They are an alternative way to warm your body or recover stamina.
Yeah, I can't do that voice anymore. This first step, in all cases, is to start a fire. Alright, I'm done. Look after yourself. Through preparation is everything. Man, that voice. So hard to do. I don't know why I thought it would be a good voice to use. Ah! Kill it with a fork! It is dead. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh no!
Somehow I must have been raided over and over again because I got gifted a sub from some random person. To here, or just in general? Because yeah, anyone you follow, if someone's gifting subs, then it can go to any of the followers, just as randomized. Ooh, make it. Took my knees out, but okay.
Holy cow. I got my first death. I tried to sneak up on a camp, and they spotted me.
Lol. That awkward moment when.
Teddy, please come back to my walls.
Matt wants you in his walls.
Yeah, you do.
Don't make it weird, Matt.
Oh.
It was probably when I fell asleep. I watched someone that streams tonight, midnight. Lol. That's a mood.
Amiibos enabled.
I was gonna stream at midnight, but I decided I like sleeping.
Yeah. I just realized I didn't look at these controls at all. Manage window transparency. Alright. What was that? Special controls. Scope and pin. Alright. Use
Cute little
amiibo.
rat thing, though. I love a
Alright.
cute little rat thing.
You're a cute little rat thing. Hey, El Menre.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that you're my cute little rat thing.
I don't like that.
Uh-oh. You're gone? No! No! Come back to me! Oh, shoot. Okay, that's dead. Alright, I should probably grab some food real quick. Don't want to ever get below. Alright. Whoa, you're gonna leave a gay hippo in my walls? Why?
Why not? Do it for the lulz and the trolls, bro.
Ah! He connected an entire log to his arm!
Five, four, three, two. No Moad. I love that.
Ooh, I like
No
the concept,
Moad.
though. I'll drop this bow. Don't need it anymore.
Tell me.
Pick up the construct bow.
Piece of a fairly wild outfit from Misoko's collection, said to fill the wearer with power, is around here.
I'm collecting my arrows that I missed. There's a lot of them. I wonder what you combine to get the axe one.
There are some like sharp stones on the ground
Hey!
you can get.
Spoilers.
You asked.
That is true. I did ask.
Shut the fuck up.
You first.
Oh, that is just immature and rude.
No, I'm not. Alright, got it.
Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. I'm too young to die. Shit. I guess I'm not too young to die.
Oh my gosh. I thought... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you two fight each other.
Alright, let me... Oh no. That provides like no light at all.
really need to cook some food, bro.
You will need a light in order to proceed to the mine site ahead. Do you have any black bloom seed? What a relief. You would not otherwise be able to see anything as you proceed. Bamboo seed grew primarily in the caves. There was a time once where they grew here as well. This cave has mostly been clean of them. That is because it is especially dark. The seeds were often necessary. Woo!
No more hippo moss.
What do you
Whatever
mean?
that means.
No! I want the hippo!
I was told no more hippo moss.
No! No! Give me hippo!
He's probably telling you to stop hippo.
Wow. I'm in a cave. So cool. Have you made it off the like plateau thing?
Oh, I've been off the plateau for so long.
Zonite! Oh, shoot. Alright, it is definitely easier to go to this game after coming off of Breath of the Wild. And by that I mean, I'm pretty sure you should play Breath of the Wild before this game.
Yeah, there's a lot in this game that would not make as much sense. But at the same time, there's a lot of different themes. And I'm still looking to see where the frick the Triforce is.
Yeah.
Because I have yet to see it.
Well, it hasn't been in a fair few games.
I know it has been in a fair
Excuse
few
me.
games, but it's like the
The Zonite is
cornerstone.
already slated to be processing. It would pose difficulties for me if you took it for yourself.
I'm gonna play on me Oculus and chop people's heads off. You're next, Nightbot. I'm gonna still listen. I appreciate you still listening, Teddy. Have fun chopping people's heads off in your Oculus.
The Zonite I mentioned, it is a unique material that can be mined far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it in this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance into other materials. Zonite is processed by smelting it in a furnace. It is thereby converted into materials with useful properties. A few such materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Ooh, I guess so. Ooh. Thank you for your patience. I will now explain what sort of materials the ore can produce into. Zonite technology is typically powdered by the zonite charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting zonite into other useful materials in this way is called processing. Zonite charges are what power zonite devices and constructs. A charge can be consumed to replenish your energy cell. Do you need anything else explained? Crystallized charges are a solidified form of zonite charges. We mainly use them as raw material in construction of energy cells. Please visit another time. You require processed materials. Can I grab these?
The shop.
Oh, does it? And it costs zonite to purchase them. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Ooh.
Oh wow.
This game is awesome.
I know.
Like, I thought I liked Breath of the Wild.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
This definitely takes it up like multiple levels.
Oh,
I love what they've done with the place.
we got Riley back in my chat over here.
My wife, Riley?
No, my friend. Different Riley.
Very different Riley.
Yeah. You were talking to him earlier.
Very, very different Riley.
Yeah. This game is the coolest game. Is the better Riley. Oh, it does work. Okay. It just, you know, is no longer usable.
No.
Okay. I just had to hit it on something that I could hit. I accidentally put one of the flower buds onto one of my weapons.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what is the
I
what?
am still on the plateau thingy, the main island. I have Ultra Hand and the fuse property at the moment.
I have to change my controller because my other one died. And I am heading to the Gerudo City after much wandering around in many a place.
There's Zonai Pokeballs?
In essence.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I got... Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, that's awesome. The device cannot be put back into its capsule. Okay. I like how the guy was just like, I must protect myself. Oh my gosh. I'm used... Yeah. Can I eat this? I can. Do not talk to a girl.
Unless
Nah, that's it.
you're prepared.
It's just do not talk to a girl. Yo, done. I got it. It's a little gachapon machine for the capsules. Oh my gosh, this is the device dispenser. It produces Zonai capsules by converting certain resources. The resources it accepts are things such as construct horns and Zonai charges. You can process resources that you hold by dropping them into the receptacle. It is as simple as using a cooking pot. Shall I explain Zonai capsules too? Zonai capsules are portable Zonai devices in convenient pocket form. A device cannot be put back into its capsule after you have removed it. They are intended to be disposable. They are also plentiful. You can extract many Zonai capsules from a single device dispenser. There is no harm in converting your spare resources into Zonai capsules. It ensures you will always have a few. I will continue to maintenance check. This dispenser is available for use. Wait, so what do I do? Do I do this and put this in? And then I get a capsule? Okay. So it is gachapon.
I love you too, Riley. Welcome to the stream.
Aww.
My beautiful wife.
Oh. I thought you were talking to Riley. Riley, go watch Elementary stream. Two. Watch it 2. Have them both open at the same time. Portable pot! Dude! I have always wanted portable pot. Are you excited, my man? Because I'm excited for portable pot. Ah. Phooey. Flame emitter!
Your mama's a flaminator.
What?
What? You heard me.
I like the construct horns. I feel like I want to make them into swords, though.
Yeah, no, the horns make good swords.
If I really just want to play gachapon this entire time. My friend and I got separated. My friend is sending a smoke signal. Alright. I'm gonna one up you. We're not making Am I a bad guy?
Are you a bad guy? Why do
Oh,
you
no.
think you're a bad guy?
Oh, come on. Come on, roll back, roll back. Dang, I did that wrong. Oh no, that's wrong. There we go.
Ah, fuck it. I'm fighting 2 fire-breathing lizards that don't have freaking ice choo-choo jelly to save my life. But we got this.
I mean, you should look at my stream and what I'm doing.
No way.
Do you see what I'm doing?
What?
Are you looking at my stream?
No, I'm not looking at your stream. I'm sorry. I just accidentally opened up my construct. Fuck. I can't even say anything because you're freaking way back there.
I'm sorry. But I used Ultra Hand to attach a Korok to a big plank of wood that's attached to a small plank of wood that's attached to a minecart, and the minecart, and it's attached in such a way that like it goes off to the side and then down.
Yeesh.
I'm gonna see if that's
Poor
enough.
buddy.
And that's enough. I don't need to unattach him.
Alright, let's see if I can stop dying in here. Do I have eyeballs? I don't have eyeballs.
Okay. I think I'm getting semi-close to the end of the tutorial area. Dang.
Frick me, bro. Yeah, you two fight each other. A bomb? I don't have a bomb. Sometimes you just gotta work smarter, not harder.
I prefer to do both simultaneously.
Bro, get yourself a light weapon and attach a spear to the end of it.
Oh yeah, I love doing that.
Let's do extra damage from a distance.
I have my new boat.
I love boat.
Barrel to a shield? I will try that once I see another barrel. I have a minecart with a couple of boards attached to it, and then hooks on the top and fans on the bottom. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It didn't work. Oh no! Wait, what? Why am I back here? Please tell me. Oh, thank God. Box shield. I love it. Why am I lucky? Oh. Oh. I was just gonna do that again. Okay. I think I
I'm a
see
little
what I
bit
need to do.
leveled or whatever to be here.
I have no more hooks though. The hooks were
Maybe
on
you're
this
not
side,
looking
and I
for the
used them on that thing, and it didn't work. I might need to save and reset as well. Yeah. Ooh! Actually... Oh, come on, that's too powerful? Apparently, that's too powerful. Like, what? Hmm. Go to the right. Well, yeah, I keep getting lost as to where I'm trying to go. Do you mean go to the left?
I think it's supposed to tell you what you're supposed to be doing.
I mean, I have a goal that I'm trying to do, and I keep getting distracted from it. Nah, I'm gonna power through this.
It took me like, I think almost 4 hours to get off of the plateau. Or like the, wherever that is, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, nice. We got peppers. Pit cave. Well, yeah, I keep going. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's so cool.
Shade actually has an effect in this game.
Really? What's it do? Like, do you mean like
If you are
temperature-wise?
in a shady area in a hot climate, it will make it just bearable enough that you won't take damage.
Hmm. Riley, do I tell him?
There's no way that was a thing in the previous game.
It was.
Are you kidding me?
In the desert, it would be like really hot outside, but if you were in the shade, you wouldn't take damage.
No way.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild was a really good game. Ah! Blue Bullfrog! Riley saying you're a fake fan. What? How did I miss the blue bullfrog in there? That's confusing. That wrinkled my brain right there. This is just like everything I would want a Zelda game to be like. Because everything's a puzzle. They're bullshit? What's wrong with the frogs? Are they gay? Is that why you don't like them? Come on, man.
They're
You gotta
not
be better than
hostile,
that.
actually.
I know. Well, I think he's saying that because they're collectible. Ice Chew! I'm frozen. White Chew Jelly! The soldiers' constructs and captain constructs are only doing their duty to protect the Guardians of Time. At the time, it was sadly necessary to protect our land from invaders. I'm terribly sorry for any threat they may pose to you now. Yeah, don't worry about it. I've just been fucking them up. Haven't died to them once, so that's nice. Right, guys? Right, guys? I haven't died to them once.
Yeah, not once. At all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
Oh, no!
Did you just die to them? Once?
No. I almost... Oh, okay. You gotta get back to work. I might not be up that late. I got some stuff I gotta take care of, but, yeah. I still have to, like, actually turn in my thing, so... Oh, that's awesome. I shot these chew jellies that were next to this guy that was about to attack me, and now he's frozen solid. Just like me.
We love that. Well, this game's so easy. Not easy, actually. I've died like so many times. Makes it less easy, but we're getting there.
That's okay.
What?
It's okay, you're not like other girls. So. Yo, I got a wooden stick broadsword.
Mighty is
How do you unfuse something? Can you unfuse something?
in your inventory, but it
Okay.
breaks whatever you fused to it.
Okay.
So
That's
like
fine.
you get the base weapon back, but you can't get any of the resources back that you put into it.
That's fine, because I just got a flame emitter. Oh my gosh! It's a bomb flower! They look so cool!
We love a bomb flower moment.
They don't mix well with fire or electricity unless the goal is to blow things up. Dude, I feel so restricted right now. You know why?
Why?
Because I don't have the paraglider.
I know. I have felt that way for a little bit too.
Until you got the paraglider.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love bomb flowers. I'm so glad they're back. Food? What kind of food? What kind of food you thinking? Have you made food already and you're just asking if I want some of the food that you've made? Because if so, yes, I am hungry. I am a hungry boy. I like food. The food is good
He's
and nice.
hungry boy. Yeah, he's a
Hungry.
hungry boy.
It's a hungry boy. Hungry. Whoa! What the hell is that? Do you see that? What is that?
Yo, mama.
Is this the new like? What? If I shoot it, that has some health on it. Okay,
Shoot with a bomb.
I'm gonna try some things first. So you said Ruby's fire, so I don't really care about that. That's also fire. That's when that probably just gives it more damage. I want to see if this does a fire effect as well. It does not. Okay. But that should freeze it. Oh my gosh!
What?
The thing just like, when I shot it with the bomb arrow, it just like flung out at me. Oh my gosh.
Did it kill you?
No.
Did it hurt you?
No, it just sort of came out at me. Okay.
Kind of creature likes to undulate.
You could say that again.
The kind of creature that likes to undulate.
I mean, you didn't have to say it again. I said you could say that again.
The kind of creature that likes to undulate.
Okay, dude. Oh, I got an opal from it.
That likes to undulate.
It is the new like.
I know.
Holy Holy cow! Strange round stone, like a like, made of crystallized inner fluids. It's a good ingredient for elixirs. Okay, so it's just the monster part for likes. I really like how this game builds off of Breath of the Wild. Oh my gosh. This game is amazing. I need to have my, like, blush icon on at all times. Ah! That's another like. I know how to deal with you. I like how you said to shoot it with a bomb arrow, but a normal arrow works, like, just as well, if not even a little bit better.
Only if you shoot it on its sensitive bit.
What?
Only if you shoot it on the sensitive part of it.
Yeah, well, if you get close to it, it'll, like, throw out the sensitive bit before attacking you.
I know. I just figured the bomb arrow was the least intensive way of communicating all of it to you.
Rusty halberd. Nice. More opal. I want to know what happens if I get eaten by a like. Such a happy boy, and I'm happy boy. Aww. Aww. I'm sad. Boulder Shield is not a good shield to surf on. And I really wanted to try to surf on it. Ah!
Alright. I'm gonna call it a night.
Alright, I'm gonna play for a bit more. If you want
I
to
figured you
sit
would.
around and chat.
It's a really good game.
It's
I'm
such a
excited
good
for you to get to play it. But I'm gonna call it. I hope you have a good night, Matthew, and then I hope that
Thank
the
you.
rest of you, anyone else who might be watching my stream, is also having a good night.
And anyone watching my stream.
And anyone watching Matthew's stream, but we don't care about him. Anyway, I'm gonna host you now, or I'll raid you.
Heck yeah. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I thought I needed to go down the mountain. But
Thank you all so much
instead,
for
I needed
watching,
to go
and
up.
I will see you all next time.
Have you seen my lemons? I want my lemons. Okay. That's icy.
God damn it.
Hmm.
The raid button keeps moving.
Sure, that's the reason.
Also, your name is stupid.
Mine?
The spell. Since it's the Mazuskis.
Yeah, it's with an S.
Mazuski.
It was taken. I'm sorry.
How dare make them change it? No, I don't care.
What the heck? Hmm. Oh, there's some stuff I can climb up. Hi! No. Huh. I am confusion. How do
Yo,
I get
mama.
to top? I run out of food soon. I need
Use
to make
your-
to top.
I know.
Oh, it's slippery. It's not unusable. This
No,
ain't
it's
made me
pretty much
sink.
unusable. Stack the trees there.
Oh, that's
little
that's smart. Yes.
Ryan had to tell me to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Lemon, I'm in your walls.
You're in my walls now?
Who's elementary? Why the rat? Why the rat, Teddy? You only need the 2, and you're about to die. You only have the 1 heart left. 40. What will you do? You only have the half a heart left. Yeah, you rotate that. You rotate it. Make that your bitch. Oh, half a heart. What'll he do? What
He'll
will
eat an
he
apple
do?
and some steak. And then avoid the obvious thing.
Okay, bye. Because I got it for free and I want to use it even though I don't know who this belongs to.
Nice.
Looks like it belongs to Cozy Little Bean.
Oh, look at you, cozy little bean.
Who's Cozy Little Bean?
You're
And
Cozy
are they
Little Bean.
streaming right now?
I thought you were gonna say, are they single? I'm like, dude.
What the fuck? I'm married. I'm not single.
I know!
I am highly unavailable.
Are you sure about that?
Cozy Little Bean is a rockstar tiefling from hell
A rockstar tiefling?
and is an e-girl.
Never mind. I'm good.
What, you don't want some of that?
Nah.
Uh-huh.
So you made it here. Now then,
Alright.
extend
You all
your right
enjoy your
hand.
stream. And I'll see you on Monday.
Woo.
Adieu.
See ya Monday. Guys, this has been the most fun I've had playing a game in so long. Ascend! I can become a god. I can ascend. Ascend. The ability to rise. Wait, I can do that here? Oh, it's saying no. Oh! Oh! Ooh! This is a big chest. Okay. Ah. There we go. In-game, in-game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You had fun killing people in-game, in-game? Why did that one take me to this ethereal place? Alright, this looks like not the way to go. Over here looks like it's not the way to go, which means that's the way I need to go in order to do everything. Because I'm a completionist. And I are... don't you finish that. You bad boy. I can't carry any more of those. Well, then let's drop this one. Something I can't believe wasn't in the first game. The final boss, it's pizza? I hate pizza. Pizza's my enemy. Look at that. I don't know why it did the animation sometimes and didn't do it other times, but okay. Everyone knows pizza's the enemy. Pikmin. Pikmin's awesome. I haven't played it, but it seems like it'd be awesome. Holy cow. Eek! Oh my gosh. I see you've restored some power to that new arm of yours. Just the bed to the Temple of Time should now open for you. Oh no, I have to make it all the way back there? Ooh. New shirt? New clothes? Ancient warm greaves. See, I knew I would be rewarded for not doing things properly. It's a Korok puzzle. It's a Korok puzzle. That worked. They're back. You're not Hestu, but you can see me. I didn't know someone like you could see children of the forest. Well, if you see Hestu, please return this to him. He lost his Korok seeds again? Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. So you should keep an eye out while you're wander. Korok. Is there reverse ascend? Can I descend? I think just jumping off is the plan. Oh, interesting. I think I want to grab some more of these, yeah. All right. Wait a minute. Can I just move this? It's a movable platform. That's awesome. This game is just full of surprises, and I am here for it 100% of the way. I missed! How did I miss? All right, you guys know what time it is. It's time for Ultra Hand! There we go. My controller decided to disconnect for a second. I don't know what that's about. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god! Turn, 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 turn! That is awesome! I love that! Just wait, you could... Oh my gosh, you could add fans to that and give yourself more height? Oh my gosh! I'm thinking. My brain is thinking so much. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to like see. I like how we're back to MacGuffin hunting. I like how I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like the 7 sacred tiers that you gotta collect. I like that. It gives you like a line to go down. Oh my god. That is cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Recall. Reverse an object's momentum until it goes back where it was. You can stop the reverse momentum at any time. Okay. Recall. The ability to reverse the momentum of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw. It's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo. One that reflects her sheer will. Okay. As long as you're listening from my walls, that's all that matters. Now that you have been given this ability, no doubt it will prove important. Maybe you'll even use it in this very dungeon at some point. Ah! I did that wrong. Milady. The goddess statue smiles upon you. I can't do anything. You're not back? All right. The door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. You remain in a weakened state. You're not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There, you can get another blessing. If you add that to the other blessings you receive at shrines, and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. Let me see the Pura pad. Why am I wet? Use the travel function to reach the area quickly. You'll find the less on the island's shrine. On this island's shrines around there somewhere. If you ever interested in Pikmin Bloom, like Pogo but better, then you can use my invite code for free stuff. It's a win-win for us, for iOS and Android. Interesting. Hey, are you okay? Teddy, are you okay? I don't know if that's like an actual thing that you want to talk about or if you got hacked for a moment. Dang. All right. Why does this feel? This feels bigger. And I don't know why. Like, I feel like this is taking just as hard to traverse, just as long to traverse as the entire map in Breath of the Wild. All right. Test 1, 2, 3. I see you. And I'm dead. Yep. Fun times, fun times. Oh. Fun, fun. No actual food, so I will eat some steaks. And call it a day. I wonder if the last one... Oh my god, what? Oh, those are already popped. Go. Oh, this is... Look at all the memories that we had back here. All the memories and treasures. Oh, were you trying not to be heard? Were you trying to test something where you could say something and I wouldn't see it? So you've never played this game before, so you barely understand anything that's going on? Basically, we go on adventure. We look around the world. We see what we can do. That is a basis of adventure, which is what we are doing. We adventure. Oh, there's a Korok puzzle. I got that Ultra Hand out. Dude, Ultra Hand. Ah. What? Well, what? I gotta be honest, I am entirely lost. Hmm. That one I've already gone to. Hmm. Might be up there. I can see what's up there now. Can I do... No. I can't do ascend there. Oh, but I can do ascend over here. Yes, I can do ascend right here. I keep wanting... Then... Oh. Ah. Okay, I got this. I got this. What's a normal day for you? Nice. I feel so cool doing that kind of thing. I knew it. I knew it. When I was in here for the first time. You're gonna dip? Okay. If you want, I will be having this uploaded to my channel at some point. So if you want to stick around for that, you can look into that. You should be at about like 3 hours and 13 minutes into that when you come back. All right. Ah! Okay. That was pretty epic. Fantastic. I'm psyched. Yeah, get rid of that Ganon. I don't want that Ganon in me. This is awesome. Ooh. Maybe this one has some nice. This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystal charges and will use them to produce energy wells. The production will cost at least 100 crystallized charges. Return when you have collected a significant amount. One note regarding the zonite required to process crystallized charges. The mines on this island have nearly run dry. I doubt there will be enough left to produce an energy well, but there is more to be had. Check the distant depths of the world below. That is its original source. Okay. I like how we had the Great Plateau last time, and now we have the Great Sky Island. Is this? Oh my gosh. If I'm being honest, I love this. And I just realized as long as we stay on this, we can retry anything. Oh, it's so cool. Actually, I want to see what that is. I need to land on this. What? Oh no. So anyway. I didn't realize that those birds had a time limit. I guess it makes sense because you don't want it to be too overpowered. Because I was literally talking about how you can make them fly up by using the propellers. Oh my gosh. This is the map. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, now please just use recall. Alright, so I think I have to take the heart here. Because I don't think I can get through the door without it. Look at that heart container. I love that heart container design. Ooh. Yeah!
We made it through, baby!
Ah, good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You are almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
Why do people keep dying in Link's life? He doesn't need that. I think that was like the first frame that I could go like that. That is Fee. They're having a conversation. Don't you just love it when your ethereal lights have a conversation together? Oh, no way! Instead of moving time through it, you moved it through time. Am I fighting a boss? Am I fighting that? I'm not fighting Pharaoh, am I?
Link. Link. You must find me.
What is that? What is that thing? Where is it? What's that? Opposite direction. This should flow down to water. Oh my god! I have no idea where I am. Like, in comparison to old Hyrule, I have no idea where I am. But I don't have a paraglider. Where's my paraglider? Alright. This looks like something, so I'm gonna head towards that right now. Holy cow. It's so similar, yet so different. I'm definitely gonna play this on my own time, too. I don't think I could go an entire week without playing this game again. But also, I got stuff to do, so it's not like I can stream it all the time. Oh, man. I'm gonna avoid them. I don't want to deal with them right now. Is that them rebuilding Lon Lon Ranch? If so, can we rebuild it? Is that like something we can do in this game? I think I see a Quark. Shh. It doesn't see me. Yeah. They're back. Hyrule Castle is right there. I don't think I can rebuild this. I don't think that's part of the game. Aw, that's sad. I'm going to this thing, though. It pointed to that, and I don't know why. I gotta figure it out. I think I can just be, like, more streamlined down here. Than I was up there, because I like, know at least... I can be a little bit more confident in where I'm going. Oh, I need a horse. Oh, don't tell me that's like a moblin camp. Yeah, I got a new stream avatar. Do you like it? I spent a lot of time working on it. And getting new little emotes for him. Because he could do this now. Look at that. Oh. Maybe don't put all those B's into the title. Alright. Click off of that. Oh, come on. There we go. I have no idea what this is, but I'm hoping it's a settlement and not a modeling camp. Yeah, so I'm playing the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom. It came out today, and I'm playing it. Oh yes, people! Yay! No way! Link? Mr. Link? Is it really you? Where have you been? No one's seen you or Princess Zelda since you went under the castle to investigate the gloom. And when the castle rose into the air, everyone's been so worried about both of you. Pyrrha had barely slept. She's been trying to figure out where you two went. At the moment, Pyrrha should be in that building with the telescope. Please hurry there now. She'll want to know that you're all right. Only half? It's a great game and I love it. Look out! He's a little guy. He's just a little, look how little he is. It's so adorable. What a fine afternoon. Hey, you! Where have you been? Don't answer that. Tell me later. For now, you should hurry and talk to Pyrrha. She's been in a tizzy ever since you and Princess disappeared. She's in the building with the telescope up to the 2nd floor. Go see her and give her some peace of mind, will ya? Alright, looks like we're being forced towards the... Where's the one with the little telescope? Hold on. Where's the telescope? Aha! Building with telescope. Pose are back? Pose a bucket. Oh, that didn't work. How do I get in? Oh, I gotta go to the 2nd floor. Okay. I mean, I could just walk over there. I know I could. But I love using the ability. What? That hair! Those eyes! Doc?
Oh!
Dr. Pyrrha! The swordsman has returned!
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I got killed again!
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell.
Oh.
Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Pura pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here. What?
Then?
What?
Are you saying you came from up there? This Ryu you met. I think that's what the first kingdom of Hyrule was named. First king of Hyrule. Ah. Interesting. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow.
Ah.
And then and then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you, and she gave you a clear message to find her. If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you too. The captain in charge of the search is named Haz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy must still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least. But we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. I do a horrible Pyrrha voice. Oh my gosh, those character profiles? Look at them! Look at them all! This is so awesome! Oh, wow. Glad to see her de-aging stopped. And I don't know if she's like re-aging rapidly again. Maybe she'll re-age over. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting I don't have a paraglider. I'm very upsetty. Especially because I know it's in the game somewhere. It's hard to believe these ruins just fell from the sky. I mean, they're from the Age of Legends, and now they're here. It's also strange, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, it sure is. But it's also a great opportunity. All of us on the Zonai survey team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this never would have happened. Not that anyone knows what the upheaval even is. Well, Pyrrha's investigating the upheaval. She's certain it'll provide clues about Princess Zelda. But progress isn't great, I heard. Is the princess alright? Wherever she is? These ruins right here are exceptional. But really, who cares about that at a time like this? Alright. Actually, I wonder what's on top there. I'm looking at it. I keep wanting to use a paraglider, and I keep not being able to. Oh, it's another one of the things that can make... Okay, a crystal refinery. You can take crystal charges and challenge. Okay, cool. Cool. There's one right here. Oh, man. Oh, are there no more guardians? There might not be any more guardians. Oh, they look so cool. What? Dang. Pot lid's back. Pot lid is back. Can't carry any more shields. Well, let's change that. I'm a wood shield man through and through. Okay. Where to begin exactly, my man? Where to begin? Oh my gosh. I just want the portal. Holy cow. All right. Oh. Uh-oh. Hmm. All right. I am starting to get hungry, so I'm gonna see if I have food here. But if not, I might be heading off soon, just so I can get some food ready. Alright. Let me check in on that. Alright. We did a lot of things today. Oh. And by a lot of things, I mean just that one thing. That one spot took up so much of our time. It is insane how much there is to do in this game. And I am excited for what this game has in store for us. Whoa. I'm excited for what this game has in store for us. And I think on that note, I am going to take a break for today. I might be back later after eating, but I do have a few more things that I do need to get done, and I want to stay productive with my life. So I will be heading off right after talking to this guy. I want to talk to this guy first. This area is off limits while we're conducting our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link, it's you! I'm sorry, I had no idea you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh? You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Okay. And with that, I believe we have our next objective for the next stream. In the next stream, I do plan to try to get some good clothes, so I'm thinking of maybe trying to see if I really want to see if Where's Dueling Peaks? Okay, there's Dueling Peaks. Alright, so I want to go to that one. I want to see if Kakariko Village is still rocking and if they're still selling the Hylian set. And I want to see if we can go dye some clothes, because I love dyeing clothes. Whoa. What is this? Alright. Well, that's annoying. Okay. I didn't need that right at the end of my stream. Thanks, guy. But yeah, next time I want to look into more of the story, as well as I really want to see if we can get clothes and if we can dye them, because I love dyeing clothes and I love making them look cool. So I will see you next time. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.